Hi guys, and welcome to another Didulot Experience live stream. I was trying to stream yesterday, but it seems that my internet connection didn't want me to stream. I tried to stream directly from the 4G connection and it just went wrong. Today it seems stable, so I'm gonna just sorry, still have that boring cough. I'm gonna go for top 100 here. We should be settled for top 100, and we have been lucky to match again Michael. So next week we are gonna do a lot of 2v2, 3 versus 3 and stuff. Sorry. And yeah, as of today is just the boring meta that's in the game right now. If you can check the top 100, you only see Batgirl teams, counter to Batgirl teams in the shape of Deadshot Ergan and Red Robin, and then you will see Atrocitus team, because with the right configuration they can be an answer to non-level 80 L5 guys. And then you will see some random teams like Martian Hunter, Aquaman, Constantine, or POT, or Arrows. I've seen a lot of Arrows as of recently. I don't know why, probably countering the POT, which were here countering the DS teams with something. Sorry. And yeah, it seems that I need some kind of way to cool down my voice because it's going strangely, so I will go text something in a second. Yeah, I was going for top 35 yesterday, but then it crashed and I am 500 points behind. I'm here since like 19 p.m. or 20 p.m, so like 2 hours and a half before. I could have gone, but to be honest, it's just a grind and I don't like it. If I would have streamed yesterday, I would have been settled for top 35 and I would have gone. But right now, it's just not fun. To me, it's like wasting your times for a character that I will probably not even use. Because he is cool and whatnot. He seems like some kind of Constantine 2.0, as I always say him. He has similar debuff applying. Let's go over some whale. I don't know, they probably got him already. So still no Riddler. Miller time? Maybe he has. I know that Magical no whatever he is using the. No, he still hasn't it. So the point is, he seems cool. He has a lot of stuff going on, but to be honest, I can't really fathom another hero to level up and applies speed down, evasion down. It seems just cool because it does not do any damage. But beside that, I think it just dies to Wonder Girls. His team just dies to Wonder Girls, so I don't know why. And the first can miss, so Allegory Magister will still destroy him. This one is the one that I really like, and the fourth one. Two passives are really cool because it's like some kind of turn meter control and stuff, especially against AoE. So Liquid Magister, Wonder Girl AoE, Power Girl AoE, Starfire's AoE. They are all cool AoE right now and on turn 1. But to be honest, I don't really know if I want to go there. So I will just see. I will go probably for L1 right now, and maybe if he is really cool, I may end up buying a spec and going for another top 35 next time, or maybe go crazy and go for World Finest. To be honest, I don't really want to go there because people clearly have so much time to waste for game that I don't have because work and stuff. Just to be able to get like 6k trophies, or you are just getting some hopeless boards of 1320, or you are just waiting like. So I clear like 3 boards every day and I am like 3k. So yes, to clear 6 board every day to get to 3k, and 6 board every day for me is free. For this is 600 gems, which for a week is like 4k gems at least. So he is spending 4k gems to be world first or world finest, whatever, and that's just the beginning. I measure, and it's just the beginning because you want to go there, and the gem cost is just the starting point. You have to basically have the time to play and get those 6 board clear each day. And to be honest, if it's a stream day, I can go over 6 or 7 board clear. But beside that, I don't have that kind of time. So, as I said, my board are basically Atrocitus team, Dead Shell team, Batgirl team, and some sparkling things right there. So at this board, and the boring thing is that when you go against something like this, you get the chance to be RNG'd out of the game, and it's just pointless because, as I said, it's boring. And this other team, you will end up probably being resurrecting Wonder Girl like 10,000 times. But for the sake of, showmanship, I will go there and, humor you. So, all that said, I will look for some music. I was listening to this live. It's a cool band, and this is my version for my favorite singer, which is no longer there. And so I will go over that. And let me swap this over my earphones. I'm sorry for that. Today is gonna be a hell of a stream with this cough all going. So let's go. Okay, the first team, you can tackle this team with something like Red Robin and the usual. But there are people like Neutron Star from my alliance that says, "Oh, your mistake. You should do something like this, and you should be able to beat them." So let's show how he says this should work. The point is, no one can miss on their first hit, and they will one-shot your opponents. And as you can see, Wonder Girl, instead of going for the buffs on turn 1, just went for the AoE, which is horrible for us, but it's okay. I think I need to lower my volume. So here it is. It's like, you know, playing on auto. It's pointless to me. It's a good way to counter the team unless they are in gear 11, L5, legendary 5, and level 80. Because if they are there, so level 80, they have so much health, and you will not be able to kill them like this. This other version is just the one that's bothering you because they will keep pressing because the AE is botched. So you go for the usual team. And here I usually prefer to go with something like Freeze, because I will be able to purge after I kill Wonder Girl. I will be able to purge all the buffs on Power Girl and kill her with Etrigan AoE. So as you can see, she rests. You try again because he has 100% crit chance, but this means that Power Girl can now take her turn. So that's not good, and she will be able to hit your Freeze or whatever. And from now on is just, you know, face rolling. They said that they are probably going to address the Wonder Girl issue in October, or the, you know, meta teams. I suppose that meta teams is just Wonder Girl or Allegory Majester and Batgirl. So cool team here, finally something different. I could even go with Wonder Girl, but I don't like to have something like blue based against two good reds. So let's go like this. Killer Croc is underrated, but it just opened up some horrible situation when you taunt up some healing immunity guy. So all of this was just Killer Croc. There's this bug with Clayface. People says that he will give intelligence up to Larfreeze. It's not true. World Greatest Detective is gear 10, not even fully ringed. He's a cool character, but I submitted this bug to Warner Bros. Because this skill doesn't work like Red Robin. Because Red Robin, yeah, he can annihilate that team. The issue is that he does no damage. So, to be honest, I wouldn't even risk it. You will just remove the buffs from them, and then Clayface will just kill you with punches in the face, with little pieces of mud. I was saying, this one should apply 100% 2 meter to a teammate, and if you compare this to Red Robin, tech support, it gives 80% 2 meter to a friendly target, and the 2 meter can go over the TM. So I said, Warner Bros, please, let's be consistent. World Greatest Detective should give over turn, so over 100% turn meter up, instead of just giving some turn meter. because, you know, let's just be consistent. If Red Robin is giving, why World Greatest Detective is not? And to be honest, he's a cool character, one of my favorite kits in the game. The issue with me upgrading him is that I want to see which one is the alien featured, because all this month I'm only waiting for this little alien blitz here, because two of my favorite characters are alien. Both Superman and Doomsday are alien. So if they choose to give +2 to maybe Martian Manhunter, I will probably get him to gear 11. Unless in the meanwhile, because we will be at the end of the month, they announce next month and it's green heavy. Measure was today saying that next month it will be Wally West, the red-headed one. So if it's Wally, I will hoard up my material just to gear 11 him the first day he is in the game. And as you can see, let's take this one. I have enough for a full gear L17. So if I just go this, I will upgrade him to 70 and it's okay. So as I said, I'm hoarding my material here, and as you can see, I have another 60, and with the colored one I will even end up getting to, you know, higher. So let's say something like that, or if it's blue it's even better, because yeah, like this. But again, I will wait until the very end of the month, and then we'll probably upgrade my Martian Manhunter, which I finally have, you know, L4 here. I'm pretty hyped for him, but as I said, if it's a +2, I will upgrade him. If the +2 is someone else, I don't know. And to me, the aliens, if you go around here, the issue is that in the blue part, there's no alien beside White Lantern Sinestro, unless you want to consider Blue Beetle an alien, but he's a human with alien technology. So beside that, there's no other alien here. Okay, the reds are just Atrocitus and Lobo. The other are not alien. No red here is an alien. And in the green, there's a showdown of green aliens. So you have Superman, Larfleeze, Starfire, Power Girl, Doomsday, Steppenwolf. You know, everyone is an alien here. Arceus, Supergirl, the other Supergirl, Martian Manhunter. You can consider Alien John if you consider Blue Beetle, and you can consider Cyber Superman alien because, you know, he's fused with alien technology. And then you have Medfill and Yellow Lantern Sinestro and Bizarro. So everyone here basically is an alien. So the showdown will probably be some kind of green fiesta. And what I fear is that it will end up just something like this. A boring thing like any leader here, maybe like this. This will be probably one of the very common hero team. So if the event becomes like this, I will probably not even bother playing, because it will be just the starter will win and the one who rests more will win. If not, we will see. Should be safe here. Maybe I can go over this for the shards. I don't think I need the shards, but maybe they are useful for next month. You know, not next month. I was meaning the eventual shard converter. How many Atrocitus there are? So just one. Okay. The reasoning I bring my Larfreeze here, and there's another bug on Power Girl. If you basically kill her, she won't get any kind of turn meter up. So you will be able to do this here, kill her, and then go on with the other attack. Barry? Yes, he needed work. Not just... I think that Barry, the Flash, needs a rework. As I said today to you, I think that October may be considered, for the American, I don't even care, the Halloween month. So they will probably go for something like Scarecrow, which is now widely available. Scarecrow for the Fear month. They will go Yellow Lantern Sinestro for the rework. And maybe they can introduce someone else, Fear related. Maybe, you know, Man-Bat or even Madatar can be, you know, some kind of perception connected. So, I don't know. It seems like they may introduce Deadman. I don't know. They have so many characters that they can introduce for Flash rework. So, Flash is known in the CW series and in the comics to be able to phase through things. So, at least one of he should have the 5th skill, which is a passive that let him just completely mitigate one attack, like 30%, 40% chance. He just completely negates an attack because he phases out, so phase through the attack. So imagine if he has an attack like 30% chance to negate an attack, and it's a legendary power, while the normal one is 30% chance to gain, you know, it's like gaining an awareness. I don't know, I think something like this. And the legendary point is that maybe gains death immunity. Anyway, so he will get death immunity, and if he dies, if he gets hit, because the 30% is not that much, it will be death immune. Or maybe he get a passive because of his fast healing, where every time he procs 1 speed, he heals for like 5%, like Superman does, 5% over heal. And that's the big issue with him. He has no way of surviving. He can snowball so crazily if you let him do that. If you don't kill him quick, he just destroy you. I have a video with Michael playing Flash, destroying my guys. He went like 4 times in a turn. He went punch, punch, then buff up, then vortex, then punch, punch, then vortex. I said, what? Beside that, I think he's fine. He just needs some way to survive. The survivability can be lore connected to the phasing, and maybe they will, you know, tie something to self-heal, or maybe it's like the passive. There's a 5th skill which says every time Flash gains a speed, for each speed he heals for 5%, and then the legendary point is 30% chance to completely negate an attack and gain that immunity. Something like that. What do you think about it? And you have to consider that he gains speeds up with speed punch, red streak, and 1 speed. But the point is that if he gains those with 1 speed, passive won't proc passive, so they won't get it. per speed up gained. So if he gains 1 from speed punch, he will heal for 5%. If he gains 2 speed up, he will heal for 10%. It's not for every speed up he has. So it's not that like he has 10 speed up and he fully heals every turn. If he gains 1 speed up by... If you use red streak and he gains... No, please, no more evasion up. I hate evasion up. If you use this skill, he gains 2 speed ups. And then you will heal for 10%. If you attack here, you gain 1 speed up. And then you heal for 5%. So he punches and he heals for 5%. Or you use this and he heals for 10%. Which is, if you consider it, the same thing that he does. Sorry, wrong Robin. He uses his self buffs, and he heals up, and even gains turn meter up. So it's like this. It's tied to this. You still want to have him some kind of debuff immunity. So I'm not saying leave it with 4 skills and just be done with that. I want a 5th skill, even though it will hurt my blue rings. You get a 5th skill, you leave this gain debuff immunity, and the passive will be one that says for every speed up he gains. So if you buff it up with Grodd, for example, he will gain 10 health, 10% health. If you buff up with someone else, let's say you spread buff with hi Jess, I need blue rings. Still, if you check here, I have just 91 and I'm not using them since the beginning of the month, while my green rings are just like 10 million zillion. I have 224 green rings. So my idea for Flash is just to gain him some kind of survivability, which can come in a form of self-healing, and the legendary point is if he's hit, just swap. Yeah, sure, let's swap blue rings for your green rings, please. Open a ticket to Warner Bros. And I will do that tomorrow. And I was saying, 5th skill, normal power is increased heal for every point you apply, up to a 55%. So maybe gain, let's say it's an 8-point skill, you gain 1 for starter, and then you gain 0.5 for every skill point that you apply. And on 8 skill, you will gain 5% heal for every speed up he gains. He gains, not those that he has. And then the legendary point is something like 30% chance to completely evade one attack. Or maybe if you, because maybe it's difficult to implement, it's like something like at the beginning of a turn, at the beginning of each opponent turn, he gain, yeah, even if he can miss, he phases out. So maybe instead of, so 30% chance to gain 100% chance, 100% evade. So can miss skill will hit him. I don't like the idea because I've seen him phasing through trains, airplanes, houses, whatever. He even phases in another person body and then phases out. So I don't think that he should be it at all. So maybe because it's difficult to implement, maybe give him damage immunity that ends at the end of turn. So it's like DOJ death immunity. At the beginning of the turn, you give him damage immunity. But it's easy to, you know, debuffs. Yeah, and what I said before, welcome to the stream, Okama. So nice to see you here. One that I said for October, which should be the Halloween month, they could introduce Dead Man. which is a non-hero but not that common. It could be cool. So Deadman, Yellow Lantern, Sinestro, Scarecrow rework, and maybe another. Yo, Predator in game, I don't see that coming so so soon. And Man Bat, for example. Yeah, I'm going to see the next Predator movie, the new Predator movie in a couple of days, probably on next week. So this is a gear like 8 team. Yeah, you are preaching to the choir. I want any kind of Superman you can give to me. But there's this voice, news, chatter, whatever, that Henry Cavill is quitting Superman. And so I don't know if they want to go to a new Superman right now. They didn't get one for the Justice League movie, so I don't know if they will go. Just don't give me the Superman of China, new Superman or whatever. Leave it in China. I think it's the story arc that I liked the less. No, no. It's not that I... That comic seemed like so many intertwined with the Great Ten, the, Amanda Waller-ish style of Suicide Squad. I didn't really like that comic. And we have already clones or variation of Superman. So give me Monel, I will take it. Connell, sorry, I will take it over any kind of whatever Superman. So let's go over it quickly, and we need one. Let's go over this. And here revives. Orange Lantern Lex Luthor. Yeah, I'm with. Zaz can be cool. Especially because it should start Gotham pretty soon. So he is a big character in there. And remember, the other year we were praying for something like that, and I think we got Penguin. Yeah, usually I stream on Sunday and Monday evening, Sunday afternoon and Monday evening, while like a couple of hours before the reset. But this last month I've been so, let down by the game in general that I didn't really want to. Yeah, I suppose even Ogre has this kind of strange hours with night shifts and stuff. So I get your point. That's difficult to. I usually kid with my friends, with my American friends, saying that this is the breakfast. The Sunday one is breakfast with Dulot stream. The Zaz moveset could be like a dual gun wielding. It would be cool if the basic attack just attacks 2 random target. You cannot choose the first, but it attacks 2. So the best attack hit 2 targets at random, cannot miss. So his passive says he cannot miss. He's well known for being like a kind of Deadshot guy, so he cannot miss in his kit like Deadshot does. He hits 2 targets randomly with his normal. The the issue with Saz is that he is an assassin, so you end up being something like more of a dead shot kind of character. But a cool move, like his big move, could be some kind of self-damaging skill, where he damages himself for like 10% of his current health, so he cannot kill himself. Yeah, and that's the point. He damages himself and gain permanent strength up, and then he follows with an attack, like a big hit or whatever. So he gains permanent. He damages himself for 10% or 20% of his health, and then he shots a big hit. That sounds like some kind of kill count hit, like Huntress does. She hits with the big hit and then gains strength up. He does the same thing, but he applies the buffs before and he damages himself. So you want to use that skill just to do something, but you have to really think about it, because it's 10% of your current health. So maybe the more health you have, the higher the damage that you take, and maybe you can trigger something. And yeah, it could be cool. And then, as I said, one passive says he cannot miss, and maybe increase his crit damage, like Deadshot Airgun does. So basically, this passive can be the same, and he can start the battle with some kind of true sight. This is cool. This is a good skill for Zas. The big hit is the one that I said, damage himself, do the big hit. He said he cannot miss, and then sorry. And then he gains permanent strength up. Maybe the permanent strength up is a legendary point. The first skill is like randomly do damage to 2 targets. The animation is cool, like the one from Two Faces. So he shoots 2 pistols. And maybe the second skill, the self-buff skill, is some kind of gain true sight and gain awareness from 1 turn. So let's say you gain 1 stack of awareness, gain true sight, and gain maybe some crit chance up or whatever with the legendary points against the awareness and true sight, and his crit chance up for the normal. So that should be it. And the second passive can be to gain something on kill, which may be like increases damage by 10% for too many 10%, increases damage by something for every health he is missing. So the closer he is to death, the more damage he shoots. No, it's not really like the S 2.0, because he doesn't have any kind of, snowbally thing. Like Deadshot, you can one-shot people on turn 1. You cannot do that with him, because he has just the strengths up, which are not enough. But the fact that you want him to be low on health, because you want to you want to give him low health, increased damage, and maybe it's the time where Giganta becomes useful, because she will gain the taunt when a character is below 40%. So Zas damages himself and do increased damage for his less health, and then he goes on and on. Maybe the self-damaging skill should be some kind of, instead of a big hit, some kind of little hit, light damage, but gain like 75% turn meter. So you can go on and on, like suicide yourself, taking turn after turn, and risking him to die, but you can bring someone down. He is enrage immune. He is, So the usual boring team here. You can go with the team I have right now, or go with the Neutron Star one. It's boring to go against this team. I'm just doing it because I'm on stream, or I would probably have skipped it. So let's go back to it. Okay, Allegory Magister will enrage my Red Robin. I will not be able to shot. So watch Harlequin Magister and Rage my guys here. Yo. So here I will have him stealing. So he even stole the taunt. I don't know if I want to AoE here or just buff up. Buff up probably is best. And I can try and go for... No, too many gens down. So this is something I will go for Batgirl. And I have to risk it. Okay. Yeah, too many debuffs. I couldn't do anything else. So I will probably destroy one of my guys. Oh, just him. Yeah, you think that that's the issue? Lack of communication? Trust me, the issue in this game is that the original team is gone. And we are left with a team that's patching up the scars that they left behind. And that's the reason we don't have legendary events or something like that. And they cannot say to us, oh guys, sorry, we would like to do something, but we don't have the resources. They are implying that by saying that they are prioritizing stuff. But it's not their fault. You know, yep. The issue is that maybe they are trying to communicate with us. And if you check what they are doing, they are giving away shards basically for free. They even tried to hype up the event, the Batman event with Scarecrow, and they gave up like 15 shards of World Greatest Detective, and people were whining that, oh, it's just one shard, what I should do with that. So people always whine, and that was a cool idea to me, and people were just bitching about it. Sorry. And the point is that I think that they are trying to do something. And people don't care about that. People want new content every day, every month. And I know that they've had horrible choices up to now, where they are just, you know, basically saying, okay guys, let's milk them a little bit more. But that's not the big issue. The big issue here is that they are trying to put up content with Siege, with other kind of PvP tournament. If you check it, the first time they did the Blitz, it was a success because people were saying, oh, good, they are handling us gems for free, right? And then they are trying to get better at this kind of stuff. And this time they are, yeah, I'm agree. I'm okay with that. Um, they are giving us a new way of playing Blitz, where heroes give you bonus point. This means that you will be able to benefit from a greater roster. Well, right now, if you have a great roster with a lot of gear 11, you are just in the dumpster because you will get less 6-9 and better fights. I'm not upgrading anyone in my roster. If I go over here and if you check my board, if you see, I have 3-6, 3-6, 3-6, 3-6 and 5 games that are not 3-6. So my average board, if I 3-star everything, is like 9 per 5, 45 energy plus 30, and it's 75, which is horrible because people in gear 10.5, so just barely outside gear 10, are getting like 814 or 1320. And if you see here, I have so many guys that you will gladly take 12-5. Atrocitus, you know, every of them, Atrocitus, Starfire, Etrigan, Wonder Girl, they all want me to press the button and get them to gear L4 or L5. And I'm not doing that. And I have 1 million legendary essence. So I could do that. I'm not doing that because I will just hinder myself. So until they fix this, until they give us a proper 3-star system where it doesn't account for the dead people like Lobo dying and resting, but only for the people alive at the end of the game, I'm not going to upgrade anyone, to be honest, because it's just like a waste of resources. I will just make my life miserable, and most people will just play team like this. Batgirl, Halloween Majester, 2 more. What's nice of that? And there's a big Zamzara mosquito that just passed them. Yeah, my ranking 9 in Avaris. Give me 1 second, please. So yeah, a big zanzara. It's like mosquito in English. Sorry, but sometimes I get dragged off by Italian. Especially because it seems like 1 centimeter big zanzara. So mosquito. So I was saying, people will just not care about the game. They will just go for a team like this, where I said, okay, I will just win. Press a button and I will destroy guys. So if you are happy with that, I'm with you. But to be honest, I really don't like this kind of team. They are just miserable to me. And to be honest, yeah, they are just horrible. So at least there's no Wonder Girl here. The voice I hear is from the song or from the Dwarf of Hearthstone? Which voice? My voice? Oh no, maybe it's just Ice Dirt. This voice. Yeah, it was like the song. Steppenwolf, when yours? No, the purge, the 3 purge can miss. The other purge cannot. The second purge cannot. I don't know why I pressed that stupid button, to be honest. Yeah, he's probably saying welcome back because it's a live concert. So he was probably saying that. Oh, why I did go for Batgirl here? So let's kill Power Girl first. And then try and kill Catwoman instead of what? Oh, the can miss, purge, whatever. She can miss. Sadly, she can. The only... How do you say? Dite a banana? What do you mean, Jess? Dite a banana? Oh, fingers. Banana fingers? So I was saying, Catwoman, unless it's stated that he cannot miss, and that's the reason I'm not leveling up, he will purge. So as you can see, she can miss, and it's not something that I like. She's one of the best kits in the game. To be honest, I really like her kit, especially after the rework. But it's sad that, you know, you cannot level everyone. So here, what we want to do is... Cannot miss... Red Robin is the best cannot miss purge on the game. Martian Manhunter to a degree. There was Al Jordan and there's Z. But who plays Z? No one plays Z. There are a lot of cannot miss purges. It's just that they are not really used in endgame PvP because the character behind that DOJ, there, as I said, there are a lot cannot miss purge. I will go over after this game. I should be safe, let's say, even if I lose some moment talking here. Okay. So they cannot, the purge, they cannot miss are Red Robin 3. Let's go over color. Red Robin 3. Then you have... I don't know if this is being reworked to always purge. No, okay. Okay. Then there's... Where is him? This is a 100% chance to hit without any kind of purge. So it's purge, hate buffs, special damage, and strength down and 100% hit. But no one is using Lex Luthor. And then you have, in the blue, you have her. This cannot miss. And then it seems that this part cannot miss while this one can. So if she procs, she will purge 2 buffs and then eventually will purge 3 more. And then she will purge always, so she cannot miss. The damage can, but the purge cannot miss. But as I said, no one plays Zatanna. I don't know if I don't use her. No, she can miss. And then there's She should purge. This can purge 10 buff if it has evasion down. It's marginal, but it's like better if they are evading. And that should be it. Oh, the boring game hates me. So he just condemned Red Robin here. Yeah, Lex Luthor is pretty good. The issue with Lex Luthor, as with any other hero, is that you need some kind of resources to dump into him. So as long as the blue rings are so scarce in this game, it's just pointless to go over there. And as you can see, you just basically to rank up you just skip the boring fight. So Neutron is back again in it. Let's see if Michael is still here. Michael is here. He's playing. Daniel, he's here. So cool. Yoo-hoo, 814. So this is a pretty good board. This is the best board I've seen in months. Just 136 and even 3814. It's sad that it's just an horrible board. So let's go over it like this. He will gain the turn meter up. No, I don't want to do that. This is better. A one-shotter. He will steal. Let's go like this. So what should happen here is that I should one-shot Wonder Girl. Then my Larfreeze should gain turn meter up, and I will probably end up trying to kill my opponent Larfreeze, or probably I just kill Red Robin. So I will be able to one-shot them with even open up my opponent Deadshot Air Gun. I don't know why he refuses to attack to proc the second one, because he was invisible. This kind of team are tricky because after you kill Wonder Girl on turn 1, you will have Superman going crazy with buffs. So does Power Girl. So you can go with something like this. So you keep them at bay with Power Girl and then try to kill them with Wonder Girl. But you have to consider that your power girl is the only thing keeping them at bay. So you want to be sure that you crit on turn 1 and kill Wonder Girl here. Because if your Wonder Girl dies, you are just screwed. Oh, we got even the luck that it will just taunt up. So let's buff here. I will rack up some more strengths. That means that as soon as I can do some kind of damage to them, I will be okay. And if she retaliates, I'm fine. I could try and go for the AoE here. And let's hope that I get some kind of proc. I didn't. I'm still not getting any kind of procs. They are going all the time and I'm not proccing at all. Finally. So let's try and kill Bane. But the rest should be done by Wonder Girl anyway. Sure. Wonder Girl doesn't just proc. I'm okay she not proccing on Superman. It's some kind of karmic justice. And then she procs on 5. Stupid bugs. The Kryptonian is giving away this cool 14 points. The point here, as usual, is you buff up your Deadshot, kill Wonder Girl, then you purge Power Girl with Larfreeze, bring her close to 0, and then you AoE with Etrigan, killing her and someone else in the process. Or just her, and then you kill them with Larfreeze because they are both invisible. It's funny that he still tries. And as you can see, that's all Deadshot air gun. Because people are going for quick games, and that's all what happens. Again, another one going for a quick game. Here, I usually go with something like this. I buff up my Star Sapphire, AoE on turn 1, then AoE on Etrigan. Unless I get banana fingers, as Jesse says, and I misclick. So he even used the wrong skill. Sadly, my Starfire didn't kill Red Robin on turn 1. He was probably level 80. Let me check. Yep. So you go there and you take your time to bring horrible character. Not that horrible, and you don't have Red Robin at L5. Sure. You have Firestorm at L5 and you don't bring Red Robin at L5. I don't know where your mind is. So this optimist guy here will be a pain because we all know that what will happen. Let's try anyway. My plan is to just try and kill with that shutter gun. We purged him, fine. Let's see if we can kill. She will just attack on turn 1, so let's try and kill Atrocitus. Yeah, we got 1 kill, which is fine for us. We have the increased chance of crit on turn 1. We should be able to kill again someone else here. Fine. You can dress up as many times as you want. He did dress. This is just an annoyance, to be honest. And probably if we keep going like this, Red Robin will kill Catwoman in the meanwhile. And they have so many buffs on Larfreeze. So I don't know if you are counting here. I think we are just like 4 S's on Atrocitus. No, it's at least 6. I'm not logging. I don't log on attack. We are done with the testing. If you want, you can go over the VOD and check it. So let's go slowly over this part because this will be my last refresh. Let's see if Michael did answer our... Oh, there's Doombax here. So I'd like to... He's not the kind of guy that will end up testing. And as you can see, he is using a variation of the boring team. You know, Harley Quinn and Wonder Girl. Congratulations, Mrs. Doom. Horrible team. So instead of using Batgirl, he is using Scarecrow. Do you want to see this fight? Jess, you were interested in Scarecrow? Okay. The usual, you just kill them. Turn 1, you go over Wonder Girl, then your Larfreeze is faster than Red Robin, you should be able to kill him, and then you snowball with... Yeah, I could explain, but the point is that you just have to be lucky. So we can do here is just purge him of the crit immunity, sorry. So we can one-shot him with Deadshot tire gun. I said die, please. The team is the one Doombox is using is the same as Batgirl led team. The only big difference is that if you miss, you will be drowning in speeds down if he procs, and that's the reason why Batgirl is better, because as you can see, his leadership will apply 2 speed down to target if it misses, if Dread or Knights triggers, and Dread or Knights will apply this. So he will keep applying and stunning your guys. Scarecrow is pretty cool. The issue is that when you go over a team like this, let me screenshot it. When you just are going for the most obvious resolution. I would have gone with Scarecrow and Batman Beyond. I'm fine with that. But Wonder Girl and Harley Quinn Majester, please, man, it's just boring. The only thing that is saving him is that Steppenwolf is not usable here. But you can go just like Deadshot, Starfire, Steppenwolf, and I don't know, one cannot miss Cheetah, and you will not care. So Michael did answer here. So Michael, I think I went for his team. And we are saving this fight for tomorrow, because this week I'm not gonna play for Poison Ivy. My Poison Ivy is over 9,000. So we are gonna just be cool, relax, and we'll just roll out playing against this kind of, you know, strange compo, and we will probably the time that I will play with her. One of the very first team that I will try will be with Constantine and Riddler. So as I said, I will try and keep Michael on my boards, and then I will see after the stream is over. So as I said, this is another Superman, Power Girl, whatever team. We can probably play something here instead of going for the soul crushing Wonder Girl team. So the best thing that we can do here, there's Etrigan, which is boring, and there's a Gear 11 Huntress. I would have liked to play with DOJ. It seems that I cannot. So what we can do here is any kind of proposal. I think I can toy around with anything that you want me to play with. Yep. So we have to be wary here. Huntress has healing immunity. I was thinking about going with Lobo, Constantine Lobo. So let's just troll here. Okay, so I'm just trying to troll them. Okay, let's try it. Oh, the reasoning here is that I want some kind of bleeds on them, and then just to go on with that. I should pretty safe. I wanted Wonder Girl for the first turn strengths up on Red Hood and my other guys, you know, Siren and whatever. So let's try and apply some bleeds on Superman, and then let's try and kill him. And because of the turn meter up, I will be able to some kind of snowball here. I just love Red Hood. So as you can see, I can apply more blades on Etrigan, and he will die as soon as he takes his turn. And Siren is a monster. So we could have played something different, but I always loved bleeds, and Red Hood is one of my favorite leads. I was tempted to drop those 12k to get him to L4. And the only thing that stopped me, beside being poor on gems, was that Wonder Girl is a reality, and my fourth point would have been on the legendary issue here, meaning that he will just die to Wonder Girl. So we can even go again with this team. The issue here is that we are not able to kill Wonder Girl on turn 1, and they have some kind of rests here. So the best thing is just to, you know, do the usual thing over and over. And when they will rest with Swamp Thing, we hope that Swamp Thing rests on his own. She did rest, as we expected. Dope. That was one Red Robin. So I'd rather go like this, gain some health back, then try for a double tap, kill Power Girl, maybe kill him. Oh, close. So let's kill Atrocitus. gain more buffs. Kill him, heal. He should dress everyone. Let's steal the awareness from them. And we should kill Wonder Girl here. I should have killed Atrocitus because of the rest, but you know, when you have Larfreeze and and Atrian on your team, you don't care. These two guys here are, to me, the most broken team in the game. Permanent buffs, we have learned that with Deathstroke, are something that you don't want in the game. So, the usual boring couple here, Deadshot, Aliquid Magister and Wonder Girl. We'll go over this, you know, the usual. Just to play something different. The best thing was to go with Deadshot, Airgun, Red Robin. So this is where things doesn't really add up. Usually Wonder Girl just goes for the first skill, and this time she went for the AoE. Bye bye, Wonder Girl. And probably Etrigan is gonna destroy me. Yeah, because of the invisibility on... Yep. And as you can see, my guys did rest a lot of times. Stupid bugs. Buonanotte, measure. I'm gonna go in 20, so don't worry. So as I said, go safe, just destroy them. Instead of going with the reliable theme, which is not reliable at all. And obviously, here your stupid Red Robin is enraged. I should have healed himself, so I would have procced Starfires first. So here was I was thinking before, go for the first or try and kill him. I'm greedy, so the kill is it. Stop boring me, stupid Aliquid Magister. Oh, cool. One non-meta team. I will um, I will respect him for his choices, and I will not use any of the meta characters. So this team, nope, I don't want to use her. This team, oh, this calls for. Let's see if the new Ivy do something. So no call assist because I'm not that lucky. And no invisibility because, again, I'm not that lucky. This risks to be a horrible move, so I will just heal him and apply the crit chance down on my opponents. I think I will go over her, so she will attack or buff up. Yep, and Doomsday soaked up. So let's try and taunt up again Doomsday here. Or kill one Power Girl. I want to go over a taunt with Doomsday because I want the awareness on Constantine. But probably Clayface will go over with the AoE. Nope, fine. So should be able to do some damage here. Oh, stupid AoE. Let's purge this. So he doesn't have the taunt, I suppose. Okay, let's spread the buffs here. Let's spread the love. And let's kill Power Girl. And she should have the taunt right now. Go for an assist. Goodbye. Let's heal herself. It's just so minimal, this heal. We cannot kill anyone because none of them can be crit, so Doomsday will not be able to crit them. It seems like a fitting way to end the stream. So let's try and spread more buffs with her. Taunt, goodbye. So he should maybe go close to death. Perfect. And let's work on Cyber Superman right now. Heal up her. And this should bring him down. Oh, Ivy's dead. I think this is the end of cubes. And now we have to just wait for him to just die. So, this was a fight we didn't want to, you know, cheat with Hetrigan or Wonder Girl. It was cool to me. Oh, the management did attack me. So, I have a lot of friends on my list. I have even Donald Trump here. We are locked in top 100. Suppose it's... Shoot him. I shoot Donald Trump. Okay, choose the team. It's gear 10, so whatever. Just Etrigan is gear 11, so whatever. Play whatever you want. Remember, there's Wonder Girl, so no Doomsday, no Rack Up. Yes, okay. So the plan is always the same. Kill Wonder Girl, kill whatever, blah blah blah, AoE, all that. Oh, there's Starfire. I didn't want Starfire. I did want Larfreeze. Okay, let's just go over this. So at least when we lose here, Starfire. Yep, I knew. Can I get some kind of true sight on Nitrogen? Okay. So he is not invisible. That means he will probably die. Nope. So if it was Larfreeze, they would have been dead at the moment. Said I think that top 35 is 3-6. Yeah, 3-6. I could have gone here if I have grinded this afternoon, but to be honest, I don't want to go there. I don't care about Riddler at the moment. Don't have the time. I don't know how these people can go there. Any other preference? Or I will just probably go over Michael. So Michael did bring POT, Red Hood, Red Robin. So I suppose I will serve him the same team I was loving before. Red Hood, Siren, Wonder Girl, and Lobo. Instead of using Wonder Girl, maybe I can use because I need to kill Wonder Girl before she goes, or Red Robin will probably screw me up. Okay, so let's go like this. So the trick here is to go turn 1 on Lobo, buff up, reduce their turn meter on 50%, so my whole team goes before them. And then I go over Wonder Girl here. Please, one bleed, one bleed. Nope. Okay, no bleed. I hope that I kill her like this. Thank you for the removal. So I get no bleeds and she procs all the time. Fine. So I think I want to kill Red Hood as soon as possible. So let's try something like this. Bleed, okay. And I didn't get a single proc. Okay. I don't want to apply an AoE bleed here because she will be able to purge. He will... Nope. I was saying he will die at the start of his turn. Nope. Now I can apply the AoE bleed here. We'll probably proc up the turn meter down, and then I can taunt up with Lobo. And then start applying bleeds on Red Robin with my Red Hood. Oh my god, Red Hood is so cool. Sadly, she will not keep their bleeds on them because of her stupid passive. But I think we nailed it. Let's advertise this. So I think it's like... Oh, even Mac is here. It's 89. Good job, Mac. So Mac is here. Scotty. me, Michael, Daniel, and Neutron. Where Neutron here? I missed him. I was pretty sure Neutron was here. Scotty. Where's Neutron? Scotty. No, don't tell me he fell off. I don't think he is so high. So he probably... I think he's buried outside. Let's hope he gets back in. So let me... Okay, I've told the management who's on my board that I will be able to play with him. And there is even Maya in here, whose alt is in our alliance. I really wish that they could introduce some kind of a tournament where you settle up like 6 to 8 guys and they all play, you know, a big battle royale against each other. So let's see what the management is saying. So I will probably go for the management after the reset, and then I will go to bed. So this is why I'm just waiting, and I will poke Maya too. So I have Maya here with Katana, Wonder Girl, Power Girl, whatever, and the management with Deadshot, Power Girl, Wonder Girl, Etrigan. Etrigan is gear 10, so no, not that much fear against him. I will probably try and go for this team against everyone. I really love this Siren Redwood combination. So this should be the end of the league. World Greatest Detective is the reward, so we are fine. Okay, let's avenge him. The management. So, as I was saying, this is scary because they will just obliterate me on turn 1. What I want to do here is, like before, taunt up with Lobo, have him die. Maybe I can use Constantine here, but I think that if I go with Constantine instead of Red Hood... Oh, so Neutron seems that he missed top 100 for one trophy, by one trophy. Horrible sensation. So I was saying, I could even go for... let's unlock Riddler first. Let's do it live, as Kid says. Oh, sure. And I think I have this mission here. 10 pieces. Let's start gearing game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rank up. So I was saying, I don't want to make it too hard for him. So let's try to keep it friendly. And let's go like this. I said the reasoning here is to just tranquil Wonder Girl as soon as possible, or have Lobo die. So the plan is apply some bleeds on... Oh fine, I didn't even purge. And then we can try and kill our goal. I hate when they live by a sliver of health. Please retaliate and kill my guy. Okay, fine. Thank you. So let's try and kill Wonder Girl. Everyone should have some bleeds on them. So let's gun for more. And more bleeds on them. This will probably mean the end of Robin. Yep. At least my other Robin did survive. So let's try and bring Etrian with a bunch of bleed down to smithereens. And we want to apply more blades on him because it's the only thing that will keep us alive. So they should die as soon as they take their turn. So he said that Maya said that he's gonna play with Ivy. So I will try and kill him with this team. I don't know if I can do that, but I will try. So everyone should be attacking here. Fine. Oh, no retaliation, stupid. Okay, never mind. This is too bonkers. And this is where she procs with less than the buff needed to proc. And it's horrible. And I get hit by... Can I proc the second, please? Rest. No. Okay, I'm gone. It was close, but again, I knew that with his team, I had no choice here. I didn't proc once on my Lobo, and I think that was the issue. But again, okay, so all thing considered, I will go to bed. It's been nice. I will answer to Maya tomorrow. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the stream. I'll catch you in the next days. I will try to play with Riddler as soon as I get him to gear 10. And this means like in 3 to 5 days. And I will probably start with toying with him in some random stuff team. But again, this is the most interesting part of his kit, which makes him like some kind of Constantine. Good night, thank you for being here, and I'll catch you in the next days. Bye bye. Notte. Notte già.